Greg, and thank you for that live report. A Northampton City Council meeting being held tonight. One of the major topics being discussed is the council's request for the mayor to answer questions about the Downtown Complete Streets project.
Western Mass News reporter Addie Patterson joins us live from outside Northampton City Hall to tell us the details. Addie.
Chris and Amanda, tonight's City Council meeting begins here at Northampton City Hall at 6:30 this evening. One of the items on tonight's agenda being discussed involves a request for Northampton Mayor Gina Louise Shara to answer questions from constituents later this month about the Downtown Complete Streets project. The project, also known as Pitcher Main Street Project, aims to provide safe and accessible options for pedestrians, bicyclists, and drivers by reducing traffic lanes, reducing parking spots, and creating bike lanes. However, the project has stirred up some controversy for local businesses in the downtown area. Just a little while ago, I spoke with downtown Northampton business owner Jason Martin. Here's what he had to say.
My worry is that for those couple of years while they're building it out is what about the small businesses? Because we will be impacted definitely. And I've never heard a word from the mayor's office or anybody that would say, well, for small businesses, this is how we're going to help you through that time.
And while Western Mass News has not been in contact with the mayor today, we have heard from other city council members that the request for the mayor to answer questions is for her to create more of a presentation about the project in total, and that date is set for March 31st. For now, reporting live in Northampton, Addie Patterson, Western Mass News.